And welcome back everybody, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, the Triple Crown run. Where we left off last time, we had just gone into the Iron Flail Fort. We're going to
As
go
you
ahead
wish.
and sneak our way into the main tent, slash command post. And we're going to get this party started. It's going to be a tougher fight. Did I rest? No, but I don't think I used any big spells, so... Please listen, says the thing in the grate.
Enough! I've had my fill of... What's this? What? Who are you?
The Iron Flail commander is a younger man, lean in build, his brown hair is unkempt, his eyes fevered. At his feet is a grate, set over what appears to be a pit. You hear a smattering of anxious cries rising from the cell as the commander steps forward. He glares down through the grate, face a mask of rage.
More of your scheming friends? Not a scrap of honor in the lot of you.
Your men were weak.
Faithful soldiers, each and all. You'll pay dearly for...
Derek's words die in his throat, his expression frozen mid-snarl. It isn't clear what's happened, not until you start to feel it too. Unbidden, your senses drift, as if you had reached out to a source of essence. You feel an ache in your chest, an almost painful sensation of being pulled forward. A sudden wave of memories floods your mind, clear as the day they formed. You see Odima's campsite ravaged by the bioac, the halls of Cadnoa. You tread wet cobblestones beneath Copper Lane, seeking the leaden key. You climb winding steps to the top of a tower that parts the clouds. The images watch over you, tracing lives and emotions from 100 different times and places. Not all are your own. Slowly you become aware of the sensation of being watched. One second, I have to cough. Alright, sorry. Slowly you become aware of, being watched. Reach out. You direct your senses, tracing the invasion back to its source, Derek. Conviction burns through him bright as a brazier. For an instant you share in his emotion, a sourceless desperation rattles about your skull. Absent context, the fragments of memory you see are just images. A small house across a field of vibrant purple flowers, a sea of armored kith and flapping banners waiting on your command. There's an uncomfortable moment where you feel your twinned awareness turning in on itself, and then the connection is severed. Derek looks startled, his face ashen. Guess you weren't expecting that.
You're the Watcher at Cadnoa? They said he was a senile hermit.
Derek clears his throat. Merwold is dead. Cadnoa is mine now.
Why have you come? Why now?
About our mutual condition.
You've come all this way to indulge your curiosity?
He seems a little relieved at your discretion. I thought all the other Watchers were mad.
That wouldn't bode well for you, would it?
Derek's tone is irritable, but he watches you with wary interest.
I've a firm grip on my senses, whatever you believe. The Watcher's curse is many things, but if it promised madness, I would not have taken command of the Iron Flail. The memories I saw, some of them couldn't have belonged to you. You're awakened, aren't you?
Are you also awakened?
No, of course not.
Derek studies you with grim fascination. Do you know of a cure? Derek stares at you. Eventually he gives a slight shake of the head.
Seems a terrible thing to be awakened and a Watcher both. I'm sorry.
Enough about that.
Yes, we were in the middle of something, I believe.
About Watchers.
What? What is it?
You're ashamed. Why?
It's hardly something to be proud of. Look to your own sins, Watcher. I'll not share mine.
Are you as tired of listening to dead people as I am?
You add to their number by the day. Does it not strike you as a fitting punishment?
I can't often read living memories so clearly. That felt like a cipher reading.
I wouldn't know. Perhaps we simply worsen each other's condition.
The prospect seems to trouble him.
Yes,
Enough about that.
we were in the middle of something, I believe.
What did these people do to make you throw them in a pit?
Stalwart sent delegates to discuss terms of peace. I offered them the opportunity. I was generous.
Derek paces a few steps before he gets a hold of himself.
But Stalwart sent soothsayers, not diplomats, to frighten us with stories of the moon going dark, the earth shaking.
So I'm going to read that for you because it's very quiet. It's true. It's all true. The waves will swallow us all. A shrill voice suddenly rises from the pit. Derek stomps down angrily on the bars, drowning her out. What do you want with Stalwart anyway?
For the village of fishermen, nothing. But they cling fiercely to the forge you gave them.
I did give them that, yeah.
Some of the men are here for gold and good steel, and I promised them their share. But I came for cannons. With the battery's cannons, we can hold the pass. Readceran has suffered enough. Its sons and daughters have nothing. We cannot sit and wait for an attack from the Deerwood.
His voice rises.
There is an army coming. I've seen it. Pouring down from the mountain. It will crush Stalwart and come for Readceran.
Derek's gaze is distant.
The iron flail will be the wall that safeguards my homeland from the worst these fire worshippers can bring to bear.
Wait, you had a vision of an army?
I warn you, if you think to taunt me, Watcher.
I had a vision too. In mine I saw Defiance Bay and Cad Noir reduced to rubble by an army that shook the earth. Doubt crosses Derek's brow. His men exchange looks, waiting tensely for orders.
Why would they turn on their own? No. You're trying to trick me. This is all another distraction.
I thought the Iron Flail might be the army in my vision. Perhaps we both made a mistake.
Why should I believe any of this? You would say anything at all to protect Stalwart.
You read my soul. What did that tell you?
That I have more to fear in you than any Deerwooden.
That's probably true.
And that you have seen and done a great many things. Things I would not have otherwise believed.
Then believe me now, there is another way. For several moments there is nothing but silence in the cabin. A ripple of soul energy moves through the air, and you hear the scrape of metal as Derek hefts his blade.
We are nothing without our faith, and even you can't lead me astray. I'm sorry, Watcher, but I know this is the right path.
You're wrong. Wrong. Oh, I wish that guy wasn't so close. Okie dokie. You're gonna go fight that guy. You're gonna come about there. You are going to do nothing because we're not technically in combat yet. Now we are. Now you're going to do tentacles, like right there. And then you are going to do... no. That is an amazing ability, by the way. This Storm of Holy Fire, so good. But we need some defenses first. So Crown of the Faithful. And Wolf, you're gonna come, or Bear, you're gonna come that way. You are gonna start shooting at that archer.
Hey there.
And break. Okay. Where are we at? Let's move you there. There's a warlock up there, which is kind of annoying. So actually, you're gonna go fight that. Now this is sort of a bigger fight. So we're also going to get some allies here to help us out. Alright. I need you to pull back. Okay, now you, and you open fire on the Voiturus, please, and you three hit Derek? No, him. Okay, hit that guy. Okay, there we go. Alright, so Warlock is under attack. We have 3 things fighting this guy. Hopefully he'll go down pretty fast. Not likely, he's actually pretty tough. And then we're going to do the Storm of Holy Fire somewhere up here, like there. Let's get them 2 archers under control. That didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped. Okay. So the Voiturus is almost dead. Let's go beat it up. Oh, it does more. Okay, good. I was like, that didn't do very much damage, but I realized it was just the first wave of it, so that's fine. I need you, and you to shoot that dude. I think the wizard's dead, so let's get our wolf into melee with that guy. You kill him, You kill him. Melee is not really a huge concern for us right now. Our melee's doing pretty damn good. Let's get some healing though. And Derek's almost dead actually. Everybody shoots that guy. Bear should be able to take out the archer pretty easily. He does a lot of damage. And Derek is almost dead. Let's finish him off, actually. And just to make sure that this fight goes nice and smooth. We didn't waste a huge amount of our big spells, which is good, because we got a pretty hefty fight coming, actually. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Hit him. Don't let him heal. Everybody shoots not that guy. Fine. Everybody shoots this guy. And now we have the last guy to kill, and that's it. That was a pretty easy fight. That was actually easier than I anticipated, which is nice. It's good when things work out really well for you. I like how that guy's magical defense, they're still swirling around over there. Is it over? Please let us out. We got granted sever the soul. I'll let you know in a minute. Steadfast is a really, really cool sword, as is Blackwarden's breast. We're not going to throw those into the trash. Although we should probably put all of these into the garbage. Oh, we'll do that in a minute. Steadfast is the other really good tanking sword, which I'm kind of tempted to grab. Steadfast starts with 5 will and 1 resolve, which is pretty decent to start with. It's also exceptional, which is fine. It's a really decent weapon, too. Do I want to use... No, I think the dagger's still... Maybe I should have 1 of each, because this is slash damage, right? Slash or pierce, and then the dagger is strictly slash damage. Piercing could come in handy, and I have nobody else that's going to use that sword, because you're going to be using the hammer. You're using that. You're not going to be melee, you're not going to be melee, and you are definitely not going to be melee. It also looks really cool. Look at that. Looks so sweet. You know what? Why not? It's not going to hurt anything. We have to kill enemies, though, with it, which is such a nightmare for any sort of paladin. We'll find another shield to go along with it. We'll have 1 of each. Yes. We should have a second shield anyways, just as a
Wonder
heads
what
up.
this is.
I do too, considering that we weren't in detection mode. But that's okay. We'll get to that in a second. Exceptional junk. Hey, there's some camp. Can we actually camp in here? No. Okay. Sure. We'll grab that. Why not? Potions are always good. Someone's playing Dark Souls 3. Haven't played it yet. Heard it's quite good. Of Constitution +3. We'll grab that. We'll chunk that for now. Some jerky. And a potion. And something. Alright, is that it? I think that's everything. That's just camping supplies. Alright, let's unlock the delegate thing. Why not? Help him out a little. Oh, thank you. I thought we'd never get out of there. You're lucky I was in the air. Trust me, I wasn't here for you. Oh, well, the same we owe you our lives. Abaddon, bless your blade. I thought that madman would kill us all. The commander wasn't the problem. One of the delegates points an accusing finger at another, a woman standing apart from the rest. We might have come to terms if she hadn't goaded him, shouting at him about omens and curses, demanding he leave the march. You know how superstitious the Readcerans are. The commander went white as a sheet. She sabotaged the meeting. The woman in question is dressed in unassuming robes. She bears the accusation silently, her eyes closed as if in prayer. You put all of Stalwart at risk? Why? With desperate speed, the woman suddenly lunges sidelong towards a nearby rack. She seizes the dagger lying there and sets the blade to her own throat. I can read your soul, moron. Unseen to all but yourself, the dying woman's soul essence coils in thin wisps about her body. It only grows brighter as her corpse stills. The remaining delegates stare in horror at her pooling blood. What just happened? Damn it, now we'll never get an answer out of her. I'm gonna read the woman's soul. You reach out and brace against the sudden flare of pain and fear digging after less recent events. There is a copper taste in your mouth, and a pain like fire in your throat. Under the brute terror of death, you find a comforting thread of resolve, of satisfaction and duty fulfilled. You follow it. It leads you stumbling into another memory, as whole and vivid as the first. You walk the dark halls of an abbey, dimly lit and quiet, your footsteps loud. A blur, and you are standing in a dimly lit room facing a robed Amoa. You recognize him as Kauto, the High Abbot. He beckons you forward. Examine the surroundings. You are in a wide, rounded chamber. The tiles beneath your feet are covered in strange, curling symbols. You recognize them as symbols of Andra, goddess of sea and memory. The memory blurs when your sight is clear. You are standing in front of Kauto, and he is smiling gently down at you.
Drive the Readceran from these mountains, and you may yet spare many lives. The Tidebringer will be here in a week's time. Should you be delayed in your travels, report to him as you would to me. He will enter the reliquary and call off the army of Eyeless in my stead. If you are caught, sister, you know what you must do.
He sets a hand on your
I will
shoulder.
pray for your return, but we will take comfort in the knowledge that you have joined the rest of Andra's favorite in her keeping.
He sets a hand on our shoulder. I have a hair in my mouth. It's kind of gross. The words jar you from the memory, flinging you back into the moment of the woman's death, and then into your own skin. But traces of her memory join yours. You know the path to the abbey to which she was to return, buried in the mountains to the north. Is the name Eyeless familiar to anybody? Actually, no. She was a follower of Andra, a fanatic. There was something about her that didn't seem right. Please, you're as surprised as the rest of us. Do any of you know Kauto? Kauto? Oh yes, he came to the town some time back, stopped by at the Temple of Stalwart. That was just after the town decided to rededicate it to Abaddon. He didn't seem too pleased about it. He was dressed like a priest. Maybe he took offense. He's an Amoa. Tall fellow, very polite, considering he's apparently the leader of some fanatical sect. I think it's clear we haven't been the best judges of character recently. Do any of you know what a Tidebringer is? Tidebringer, that's something they used to talk about at the Temple of Andra, I think. It's a person, a title, I mean. Tends to be used in the more, devout circles. What about the Eyeless? Anyone know about them? The Eyeless? They're a figure of speech for when you can't remember something. You say, must be the Eyeless took it from me. Yes, but there's a story to it. They're supposed to do the bidding of the Lady of Lament. Andra points, and they come, out of nowhere, wipe things from the face of the earth. That's why whenever something up and goes missing or gets destroyed with no one here to see it, you're supposed to thank Andra that the Eyeless didn't come for you too. Anyone know about an abbey in the north? I've heard of something like that. An Andrate stronghold, not the kind of place that welcomes visitors. Is that where she came from? The delegate points to the dead woman. Maybe next time you'll be more careful about picking volunteers. Next time, I hope there isn't one. Why would these Andrates want the Readcerans out? I doubt it's for Stalwart's benefit. Competition, maybe? They're up to something, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. If you do mean to go to this abbey, be careful. There have been stories about traders wandering north and getting scared off or even killed by strange guards. They're a secretive bunch. I suppose you could always try to sneak in. I doubt you'd be welcome otherwise. It sounds like this Tidebringer would be... welcome, I mean. Maybe I could convince them that I'm the one they're waiting for. I hope so. I imagine the abbey is heavily guarded. A sudden deafening crash from outside makes the delegates jump, startled. A rumbling like thunder follows. You hear further sounds of smashing timbers, panic screaming. Gods have mercy, what is it now? Shh, out of my way, I have more fighting to do. Yes, well, we'll wait here inside. Of course you will. Cowards. Let's go, what's our situation looking like? We're good. There's not a lot we can do. We can't rest or anything anyways. Can't rest, can't quick save. Really have no choice in the matter. We kind of just got to go out and face this. 1v1. Daggers only. I just realized that I left that one weapon equipped. Oh well, that's fine. It's all good. Those things are friggin' terrifying though. I hope only 2 of them come. But I'm gonna go ahead and guess that that third one's gonna show up too. Yeah. There is no good place to bottleneck these. Run away! There really is no good place.
As you wish.
And they're also super fast. Okay. You're gonna engage that one. You're gonna engage that one. You, I want tentacles?
Yes.
Like right there-ish. Attack that one. And you... Let's get some armor go... Actually, there's better spells we can use. Let's get from that one. You. Open fire. You. This way. Nope.
Just giving him a fair shot.
Mm-hmm.
Time to get back up. By the way, these guys are super mean.
It's no use.
Wait, what happened to the tentacles? Don't untentacle. I need those. They're super useful for not dying. And you... Actually, I don't really care about Crowns of the Faithful anymore. I need... something different. Actually, you know what? Crowns for the Faithful might still be the best ability to go with. And you guys come up here. Oh, you got crowns. Shit, it actually did work.
Yes?
Oh well. Second Crowns of the Faithful, not super energy efficient now, but let's get some damage reduction. Okay, good. Our tentacles are up. I actually don't know how much damage they do. Hopefully a bunch. Now, I want you to do this, and I want you... Delayed Blast Fireball is not going to help us here. Neither is that. Could do that. We need to do this properly, though. Let's move you here.
Oh.
And then we're going to go Frost Blast in that sort of direction. No, that's definitely going to hit our own people. Let's not do that. That's a terrible idea. Call to Slumber won't help. We can do Frost Blast, actually. Let's do it up here. Let's do it there.
Let's try something.
I wonder how much damage that Frost Blast did. 32 damage is okay. I don't think Gaze of the Atragon's going to do very well. Crowd control doesn't work too well on these things, so... Let's heal our doggy.
Oh.
Keep him up. Let's get... Where's that static field ability?
Try something else.
Okay, he's injured. Good. Let's get some more tentacles. That's a movement. Let's not do that. There we go. Injured. Not badly injured yet, which is sucky. Okay, you, tentacles. Fight. You get back. Delayed Blast Fireball. Why not? Know what? Let's just do single target stuff.
Oh.
Badly injured. Oh, the dog's gonna die. Shit, where's my priest? How far away is she? Not too far.
Breathe.
Whew.
Meant to do
Help you
that.
back to life. Alright. Now, let's get some lesser... Actually, you know what? Come over here. Our main tanks are doing okay. We should be getting our accuracy and stuff up too. That'll be next. In fact, blessing right in the middle there.
Spot on!
It's no use.
I need that one down so badly. You know what? Let's do that.
Gotta try.
That dog is going to be dead in like 3 seconds. We could res it, which is not a terrible choice. Or just heal it up. Okay. You guys keep shooting, you keep shooting as well. These things are really tough, by the way. Our puppy got kicked away. Maybe we can disengage properly now and let our fighter take care of this. Come on. Go down, you little bastard. Please go down. Oh, crapiolas. Are you still... Okay. Better idea. Chain heal. Go. Then lay on hands. You. Heal. And then heal again. Our dog is down. Let's get the dog back up if we can. We could just straight up resurrect it, which is actually probably our best chance. Oh no, the dog is alive. It just has 3 endurance left. Come on.
Nothing I
There we go. Okay, good.
can do.
Everybody's on the next one. No, doggy. You can't tank this fight. You hurt like
That's
way too low hit points. Just let someone else take this one for now. And there we go. Phew.
Well?
Is it actually gonna make me fight that last one? Before we can rest up? Oh man.
As you wish.
That's truly a disappointing turn of events, because we are hurting.
What is it?
Okay, who's still capable of having a decent fight?
Yes.
Like half of our group is pretty low. 600, 600. If we really focus fire, we might be
Yes.
okay. We have no tentacles left. We do have some chill, but that's not going to help.
Hey there. There's a better way to handle this.
Yeah, there it is.
Anna!
We could just kite it, I guess. I mean, really. That's all we really have to do.
I'm here.
Woo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's pretty fast though. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh shit, never mind. That was a terrible idea. Okay. Everybody. Actually, you know what?
As you wish.
Okay, dog. You're tanking. You're not being anywhere close to this fight.
Attack!
Go.
I'll teach you.
Okay. So she's got that buff up, right? Good. And I want you over here. Get here.
Anna!
Injured. This is tense. Let's get a debuff, hopefully. And then we'll get this. That was the right one, right? Yep. Oh, you're way too close. Don't be that close.
Had to try something else.
Yay, our actual tank is tanking for once. That's good.
That's for my
I'll teach you.
It's almost dead. Come on, please just go down. Thank you. Holy crap. As the last of the mage folk falls, a tide of essence sweeps through the ether. It washes over you and you find yourself in the memories of the Eyeless. The hulking creatures surround you, their sinew-wrapped skeletons clanking and screeching in the semi-darkness. Their bodies fill the air with the tang of metal and the musk of sweat. The cavern in which you stand looks like a cavern it looks like a cavern anyways. Glows with the dim ambient light. Steel flashes as the eyeless shift and stir. They stamp their feet and groan in rasping metallic voices. Their restless energy prickles at the back of your neck. And in the echoing rumble you hear something familiar. It's the pounding noise from your dream, the harbinger of a terrible army. You begin to wonder how many eyeless are crowded around you. You suspect there must be scores of them, maybe more. It's difficult to tell how far back this chamber goes, or where it is. Ahead you can see the glint of light. It might be an exit. Already, however, the vision is starting to fade. Explore further in the chamber. You push past the lumbering eyeless and cling to the wilting shreds of the vision. The cavern broadens before you. It swells with the echoes until you hear the growling, grinding sounds of the eyeless all around you. You pull yourself into the glowing crystalline outcropping and survey the expanse of blunt heads and piston arms. There are not scores of them. There are hundreds. The vision ends, returning you to the frozen and blood-churned mud of the fort. Well, damn. That's never a good sign. That sounds like a bad thing. What happened in our keep while we were busy fighting? We got a coal eater quest. Let's do that. Bunch of copper, grand item, major item. We will assign our dear friend the Berserker. Alright. And then we're gonna loot the camp because we'll rest and then we'll loot the camp because I don't think anyone else is left alive. Some garbage. I think everybody dies to the eyeless. Yeah. It's good we didn't have to fight all of them because that would have been a pain. The eyeless took care of it for us, but they were also scary.
Found it.
Also, it would have appeared that a letter home. My love, I've enclosed some coins from Stalwart, so you have proof that I arrived. You are right, I'm colder than I've ever been, all the more so for being away from you. The Gith here are as cold as their land. They do not hate us as the Deerwoodens do, but they are mistrustful and proud. The commander has sent for delegates to start negotiations. Perhaps by the time this letter reaches you, we will have moved into Durgan's battery. Stalwart has no soldiers, only a handful of guards. Ephraim says he went to look at the battery with some scouts, and he did not see anyone posted atop the tower. Without those cannons, they would be foolish to do anything but surrender. If not, we're sure to knock the fight out of them quickly. The commander says that once the battery is ours, our presence here alone may be enough to make the invaders think twice. Who would face us with the might of the battery at our backs? I write too much of battle, but only to assure you that we are well. I miss you. The mountains are beautiful. I hold hope that you may see them for yourself once it is safe for you to join us. I'm going to go with nope. It would appear that you set up your base camp and then basically got turned into pulp by Eyeless. So, my answer to your little quandary is sucks to be you.
Let's see what's in here.
Let's
see what's in here.
It's a scroll of bewilderment, which will be helpful later on. Good. We'll steal all of their camping supplies. We're just going to go loot everything. And actually, we are out of time on this video. We're half an hour in. I'm just going to finish looting the camp. I'll show you guys anything cool if it pops up in the next video. I doubt it. It's just going to be a bunch of junk. So, like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Unfortunately, we do not gain any levels, but we are so close. So, take care, guys, and have yourselves a wonderful evening.